Tonight, the search is on for the vandals responsible for this. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Catherine Marchand.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Over the weekend, vandals knocked over tombstones and stole a Confederate flag from this Civil War cemetery in Ringgold, Georgia. Allison
Levine joins us now live with a look at the damage and the latest on the search for those responsible. Allie.
Josh, Catherine, days after that vandalism spree, you can still see toppled tombstones and splinters of former flags planted in the ground here at Nathan Anderson Cemetery. Now, despite these flags still flying over here, cemetery volunteers say that this vandalism was not aimed at Confederate soldiers lying in rest.
There's one that's been kicked over right there.
Navigating through graves centuries old.
1826. Date on that one.
Ronald Lee Esslinger gives us a tour of the damage vandals left behind.
I can't understand anybody wanting to come here and do this. It takes a very low moral person to do that.
Esslinger is the commander of the Ringgold Camp of Sons of Confederate Veterans. The group maintains the graves on this quiet hillside. Confederate soldiers, Union soldiers, slaves, Native Americans, and civilians all rest here.
The people that are buried here in this grave, this is a sacred place.
Esslinger learned of the sacrilege early Sunday morning.
And the flag had been pulled down and ripped off the hinges.
Tombstones toppled and the Confederate flag flying above these graves gone.
I was extremely angry that somebody come in here and vandalized this sacred place.
Esslinger then called Marshal Bandy.
First thing I asked him was, did they get the American flag?
Bandy has dedicated much of his life to the upkeep of the Nathan Anderson Cemetery grounds.
I've been associated with it since about 1975.
Both Bandy and Esslinger agree the vandals weren't targeting Confederate soldiers.
These were civilians here.
Though the American flag still flies here, smaller versions planted on the graves of Union soldiers were also destroyed.
What we're talking about here is how important the military is to our freedom.
The Ringgold Police Department is now leading the investigation in the search for those vandals. Esslinger told me today that he is personally putting up a $500 reward for information leading to those vandals' arrest or their capture. Reporting live in Ringgold, Allie Levine, News Channel 9.
Allie, thank you. You can find more information on the reward listed on our website, newschannel9.com. There you'll also find a link to donate to the upkeep of the cemetery.